has caught over 800 10-pound-plus largemouth bass, holder of 13 worldwide patents, and inventor of the weedless trolling motor prop. Doug Hannon is the Bass Professor.
The fact that the bass is such a master predator allows it to pick the very best feeding scenario in any given area, even one as complex as these docks and shallow weeds around me now. But usually that scenario involves very good mouth-to-eye coordination. They have to catch their food and they have to see it well. And to do that, they tend to feed up into the light, actually pushing their prey into the bright lit area toward the surface and silhouetting it against the sky. Nowhere is this specialization more obvious than in the billfish, which are often caught in, say, 1,000 feet of water, but almost always with a lure or bait skipping across the surface. When we look at these fish, they can move 40 miles an hour with their streamlined body and their boomerang-like tails and actually trip their fish up with their bill and catch them and devour them at top speed. But a look at the eye of this fish and the upward orientation and the size of it shows you how crucial feeding on the surface is to this great sea animal. The key to understanding bass, or any surface feeding game fish, is to understand that they might live in deep water, but they have pathways up to the shallows or up to the surface. Most often with bass, it might be a shoreline that is basically a pathway from deep water to the surface. The fish will orient on these and use them to climb toward the surface, and also use them to push current toward the surface and drive bait fish there. Billfish, on the other hand, might be on top of a mountain range in 2,000 feet of water that rises to within, say, 600 or 700 feet of the surface, and they'll feed off of the top of that structure. It's reassuring to know that nature's laws stand pat, and even those rules that govern a bass in a small pond also dictate the behavior of a billfish on a grand oceanic scale. If you've enjoyed today's edition as much as I have being here for you, then don't forget, click on that button and send this to a friend.